Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for episode 2 of our Galactic Republic Fall of the Republic 1.2 preview playthrough. In the last episode, we took the space over Rendili and mostly killed everything over Vulpter. We still need to do a nice second attack here to clear out the rest of it. But, yeah. I am recording this, obviously, right after the first episode, which is why my shirt's the same and my beard's the same length. I can't get rid of that yet. But we are not going to be building whichever of these fleet commanders, sector commanders that you guys voted for in the first episode. So if you haven't voted there yet, and you have a preference between Hauser, Wessel, Octavian Grant, Wessex, and Tarkin, then make sure to go comment on the first video letting me know who that is. And I will be checking all those votes and we'll be building them in episode 3. But today we are going to be taking Vulpter and taking Rendili using the UTAT that we built on Kuat. And we're also going to try to build some ships to replace the ones that I carelessly lost in our prior episode. Alright, Yularen. Venators. Small space triangle. Gideon's cruiser. Coburn. X. Order 66. And poorly acclimated. Is this a named Curling Corvette? No. We're just up against a Golan, so Delta, get in there. Thank you for understanding, Ek. See, that's the nice thing about playing factions with Peltas. I can just hear my best friend all the time. LACs. This is Admiral Yarn. Alright, I think this is a pretty fair fight. This could go either direction. It'll either be our forces that win or the remaining 9, 10 hard points on this Golan. And I think I'm going to bet on the Golan right now. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to win. But look, it's starting to go in our favor actually. There's only one hard point left, so okay, maybe Tampa's going to win. I mean, maybe my fleet's going to win. I'm not making fun of the y'all. They'd be my hockey team if I had a hockey team, but sad what happened to them. So let's grab our ground forces from Coruscant, from Kamas, and gonna move this whole fleet over.
Spent too much time on Camino.
I haven't done the economic changes that I intend to yet, or furthering some of those, as obviously I am doing this right between episodes. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that with filling trench like that.
Copy that, sir.
Okay, let's try to do this with what we have here.
Enemy fleet approaching.
And they're coming at Ryloth. There's going to be some losses on the Outer Rim. We're going to have to just sacrifice some stuff. There'll be too much money to protect it all. And we're going to be trying to work from the core out, I think is mostly what we're aiming for. Bothawai, I'm gonna try to fight them off, but I don't even think we can do that with the forces we're sending in. It's not the biggest fleet. You guys go up there.
There we go. Guns ready. Wait, settle in. They're gonna wrap up here first.
Because we're on such limited credits right now, which again, not intentional.
Come on.
I will not build any turrets in this battle, most.
How's the good part? Guns ready.
But I mentioned at the start of the last episode, this is obviously a very early part of the development cycle for point 2. Okay, we need to bring this in earlier, I guess.
Get ready to move in.
So there will be some bugs, some unfinished stuff. The A5. Flat. So Bob made some other changes to how the movement works for that. So they will no longer orient to the terrain. They'll always fly the correct direction. Just makes it look a lot smoother. Alright, UTAT. One of a few new units on the ground. You have their Techno Union offices. Sure. That's also why our clones were, I think, T-posing. Something got reorganized and some death clones got messed up, or death animations got messed up. That will all be fixed. Might end up being difficult to hold. Maybe we do want you. Rip turret. Alright. Alright, let's try to kill the stuff that's going to be the biggest problem. Go to there. Back off. Back off. You guys get back there. Rip. It does the fun flip. I don't know if you were able to see that there. It does the fun flip from Revenge of the Sith when it dies. Alright. Infantry, get back. ATTE. That'll heal you. Right, let's calm that. Alright. You are going to kill all that. Support them, you get back. They got a capturable structure. Okay, you've almost got that. So you can go repair back here. I shouldn't have built the anti-vehicle turret. I should have just left it for that. You get up farther. Alright, they've actually got more droids coming out this way. Well, that's going to be going back and forth and helping with everything. So, get up here first. And you're going to deal with the spiders. Maybe you hate spiders. Maybe you're questioning why it had to be spiders. But you're gonna do it. Gonna bombard. That one. I don't care if we lose the sensor array as it is. I just want to make sure we kill everything that's coming. Keep our soldiers alive, our clone troopers alive, and make sure we're killing their stuff as much as we can. And that they can't destroy the sensors. Alright, up there. I guess I'm going to get some more clones to support on both sides of this. Alright, get back here, because I need you to be in range to get healed when you need healing. Nope, I don't want you on the ground. I misclicked on that. Good infantry fight there. Obviously, a little bit of cheating with the lat involved, especially with B1s. Droidica were nearly enough. Cover up here and start moving out that way. Because the Octoptara are going to be a big problem. The way this early game went, we were not able to do what I'd hoped. If I'd targeted it more down here, we would have killed this Octoptara and that. But I wasn't entirely sure which direction it had come from. We can start moving the clones that way. And get turret. Because normally I end up getting the victory point on this map. Okay, so it still did that. So I wasn't as far off on that as I thought I was. Everything I said about not getting... Oh, okay, get back. The lat prop... I want to try to avoid using too many units as props. There are a few maps that have them, and it's always a little bit confusing. Up here. Thanks for trying.
Stay with me, all right? Job's not over yet. Now, commando tactics. Covering fire, go. Ready.
Alright, heal on the ATTE will make you very happy. Back. Get out.
Get ready to move in. Enemies around the target zone. Ready.
Fall back there. You guys get up there. ATTE, stay on that direction. Let's kill the spider droid. We got the field base as well. And there we go. They're gonna start coming up through here.
Hostiles coming in. Stay on it. Fire from the sky. Outward turret powered up. Shield deployed. On the ground, army.
All right. I'm gonna send the lat to kill the AV turret.
Area's not secure. Guns locking. Turret online.
Going back.
This'll show up.
Okay, you can stay on the turrets.
You and me. Yes. That's how you do it. Troublemaker. Follow Republic.
Kill that. And got them both. So one of their field bases is a support field base. Guys, untake cover. Now there we go. Juggernaut, do what you do. Alright, I'm gonna kill the structure with the lat. Beyond that, we're just gonna send the Juggernaut over this way.
Lock it down.
After this, the field base, or the victory point, is pretty much ours. And get over there if you need to. No, that's ours. This force should still have enough to take on Rendili, because that was only 2 structures. This was a lot more defended than Rendili was. Right. Wait, no, kill that, because that's the actual threat to you. Go! Got the AoE infantry blasters. You should be able to handle that. Send you up with it. We need all of you. Alright. Yeah, they are retreating. Lost our UTAT. I'm very upset about that. I am going to save. Ignore the timestamps on those. Yeah, Bothawai, Ryloth, and Roche. Ooh, it looks like they're actually staging for Coruscant. I don't want them to do, actually. I want Coruscant for myself. Have there. So, 2 Popcap fleet. Let's see what we can do to trench. 41 versus 112. We're outnumbered, but I think we can pull this off, potentially. The problem is the command bonus from Trench is going to be pretty hefty.
Ready to commence. Choose your reinforcements.
We have 2 invincibles here. We have Eat the Clankers. Can't kill me, I'm invincible. And Nutbuster is X. Indefatigable. And 2 Carrier Axe. And we have Typhoon as well.
This is it. Ready for command. Ready to deliver. Let's move this.
Alright, I'm actually going to move Yeet over
Plot our course.
like that.
Watch your sides.
We're going to put our fighters out in front.
This is
I'm going
Bravo
to keep
4.
you guys up.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Ready for attack orders.
And our Dreadnought Carrier can stay
At your
here.
command.
And our regular Dreadnought up in the middle
Sir.
with
Reading
our
you.
Venator.
This is the
And
captain.
then our 2 Axe
There's nothing we can't
can
handle.
stay in positions where they're going to do damage but not be as
Your
threatening.
orders?
I don't want to drop Cody and Obi-Wan and... but I feel like they're going to kill him if we do that.
You to clear the area.
Currently, the Jedi fighters are still just kind of set up to be kind of cooler looking transports. There will be a more in-depth rework of how we handle hero fighters.
All lights are green.
They can be difficult to deal with.
They're not so tough.
We don't want them to be useless, which they currently are. But one of the problems with them is just like they can be super annoying if you make them too strong. And it's very difficult to get the middle ground there because like they just kind of explode.
Your orders? Moving into attack position. Preparing assault salvo. Holding position.
So
Safety check complete. Captain here. Locked on target. Aye. Ready to
pull
commence.
up.
Closing on the target.
Didn't end up
What's the order?
how I wanted it to.
Ready for command. Ready to deliver. Stand clear. Main cannons charged. No, sir. I recommend we deal with them first. Shooting trooper.
Okay, you know what? I think we can go for Trench.
Momentarily. Ow. Was it something I said?
I think we can bomb him to death.
Taking the offensive. Yes, Admiral. I'll clear the
Webs from
hallways
all
to
that
green.
spider.
Reporting in, sir.
Ready for command. Cannons loaded. Ready to deliver. Awaiting your orders, sir. This is the captain. Nominal status. I'm transmitting the coordinates to you now. Got you on the comm. Vectoring to the enemy. Idling. Clearing the water. Your orders? We've lost the moving into attack position. Captain here. All lights are green. Reading you. Hurry. Battle stations. Ready for command.
I got a lock. It's away.
Enemy reinforcements are on
They did a lot in that first pass, but they're gonna die. And we're gonna lose all these guys.
Shields are down. We failed. Cannot do their job without our protection.
I was hoping to get them in the side there, but I shouldn't have gone around the way I did. Instead, I just sacrificed the 2 invincibles for nothing by splitting them up that way. They didn't go the direction I told them to. The CIS, my ships did. That was their...
Battle imminent.
Put a tree here as well. Like, we did do a ton of damage with the fighters on that Providence on Trench,
Reinforcements en route.
but follow-up just wouldn't have been there.
This is the captain.
Like, it's probably not going to be here for this.
En route. Got you on the comm. Captain here. Engaging drive thrusters.
For the Outer Rim, it's probably going to be best for us to just fortify on a few planets as much as possible. and go up from there. The
Reinforcements en route.
lack of ability to build the tax agencies, which is unintentional, is an unexpected problem, which has resulted in us not having any income for the first few weeks.
Retreat in progress.
I might just try to revert that stuff on this branch to the 0.1 style economy as much as I can, just because it's an area of the mod that's going to need a lot more work. That just kind of got like the very basic amount of stuff put in, so it's not really ready to be shown off in the first place. But that's basically what I was talking about at the start of each episode. The in-progress nature of the mod. This Camino and Rathana are the two that we can
Building under construction.
mostly defend, probably. We'll see what it ends up like over there.
Too swift for you?
Tactical battle imminent.
Heavy battle. We can try to defend on the ground on a few of these planets.
I'm your reinforcements.
Gonna be long of a wait.
We got droids over there. I'm a holding up. Follow behind me. Took a while. Shield up. They're gonna wrap up here first. Tanker spotted. There. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's go. Shield up. Woohoo! Yeah! Take that! That was some
Alright, we'll have to pull back here.
You see metal,
It's a bit difficult without any money, because we can't build any of the turrets up.
I've got you! Get ready to move in! Just on! On the road now!
See what we can do. Because we're probably the ATRTs being destroyed.
Violating orders. Move in. Go. I got your back. The squad stands together. Keep 'em guessing. Yes. Now we're even. What's the fire? Shield deployed. Go. I got your back. Follow me. Getting infantry. Secure the zone.
Our
Oh, the J1's there. Well, they're going to be done with the
Follow behind me.
the Twi'leks soon. The Ryloths. Where's the other J1 from that company? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Alright, I don't think there's much else I can do here.
System lost.
This could be better.
I'm a holding up. Scanning infantry.
I mean, without any income, it's all going to be pretty difficult out here.
Look like a droid. Shield up. Secure the zone. Where you going, trooper? Touch me. I got point. Stay with me, all right? Hey, gonna wrap up here, fella. You're online. On time. Online. Hold behind me. Go! I got your back. Let's go. Shield deployed. Run!
Eh. Yeah, I don't think we can defend here either. A couple of these planets we will just have to give up entirely.
System lost.
Guys, go to Coruscant. You guys
Bearing set.
go to Rendili. We got there. That is a lot as well. This is a bit farther in than I wanted to do some of this seeding, but I think I got to. Well, we've got a capital shipyard. Maybe we can do a bit more here.
Reinforcements en route.
You've got the captain. Our Quentin's here. Copy that, sir.
We should stay clear. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements
sir.
en The enemy starfighters will tear us apart. Reinforcements. This is the captain. Bearing set.
Standing by. We're on the move.
All right.
We're reading you, sir.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Three Providence, three Providence.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, and I think they had 2 Lucre Hulks.
Reinforcements en route.
Carillion gunship.
Cruiser ready for
Constant.
combat. Got you on the comm. We need you to clear the area in order to proceed. Captain here. Breaking comm silence. At your command.
Pull around this way. Pull around this way.
Standing by. Reading you. This is the captain. Got you on the comm. Cruiser ready for combat.
We might be small, but we pack up punch.
DP-20 standing by.
What is it,
And
sir?
all you guys in there.
You've got the captain.
Ready for takeoff. We should stay clear.
We kill the Belba Labs first.
For the Republic!
Our Quentin's here.
Ready for action, sir. Making it go, sir.
And
Thanks for the warm welcome, Commander.
Standing by.
right there.
used to be a judicial ship, you know.
Ow! Was it something I said?
Yeah, I think if we go now, we can
Sir.
get some damage on these before they get in,
Captain here.
and then we'll be able to kill it once it gets to this station. That'll just leave us with the Lucre Hawk to do at the end.
They're not so tough. Take them down! Sir.
Yes, sir. Where do you want us? They won't survive the day.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Alright. Turn the music back on earlier.
Watch your side. We've reached the base perimeter, sir. They're not so tough.
Right. Belba Labs, Belba Labs.
Soldier behind you. Don't
Reporting in, sir. Copy that.
I want to do it up there because a lot of these fighters will die. I want to make sure that we can get them back.
you to clear the area of all enemies. We can't let them escape. Stay back. Enemy
Can you get the fighter bay?
Our concentrated fire seems to be having us so tough.
I can't get a visual.
Alright, now you guys get in on that. And bombers go for the next.
Ready for attack orders.
Here we go.
On my way, Commander.
Yes, sir.
Taking out a lot of their proton damage there. They can't break through.
We're all set here, Commander. They just don't learn.
And get the bubble lobs as well.
At your command. Cruiser ready for combat. Ready to commence.
That's the downside to the physical munitions. You have even just a couple of these anti-fighter ships and it just gets shut down.
Ships in the area.
75 responding.
Got you on the comm. Nominal status.
Better be some flanking maneuver.
Shields are down. This is Bravo 4. Captain here. Fire for maximum effect. Vectoring to the enemy. I'm reading you. Battle stations. Targeting at maximum fire.
Yes, sir. Where do you want us?
Alright.
Awaiting your
There.
orders, sir. Cannons charged. We need you to clear the area in order to proceed. Locked on target.
Okay, you get back here.
Standing by. Target their laser cannon.
Oh, no. Got you on the comm. Nominal status. Captain here. Vectoring to the enemy. Another ship. Holding position. The entrance should be open momentarily.
Look at the Lucre Hawk.
Battle station.
I think these guys will be able to handle this on our own. They don't have any of their fighters with them,
One kill. They're not so tough.
which will change once we start killing some of them.
The mountain safe.
They're going to be able to go into the Lucre Hawk.
Nominal status.
Well, they have a second one? Is that going to jump in?
Got you on the comm. Captain here.
Torpedoes.
Watch your side.
If they do, it should be here already.
Reading you.
Could use some reinforcements.
Still managed to do a good amount of damage here.
Cruiser, standing by. Sir, we've searched the site.
Yeah, there it is.
Show
Alright.
a squadron of enemy starfighters heading toward us. We can move on to the next area. Shouldn't be long now. They're not.
Wait until we have more support up here.
This is the captain. Engage.
I'd rather keep everything together and get all the damage in.
Sir, holding position.
Especially with all those extra fighters coming out there.
Way is clear. Look to the sky. Whatever it was they were looking for, it looks like they already found it. Got you on the comm. Captain here.
Alright.
Bearing set.
Pull up a little bit more. It's not really feasible to kill all the fighters of a Lucre Hawk, so
We can move on to the next area.
it's just going to be slightly better for us if we wait until they're engaged.
Lost you on the surface.
Get the stuff that's killing our Y-Wings, please.
Sir, incoming transmissions from the command center.
We're heading in.
Ready to commence. Awaiting your orders,
Light
sir.
Corvette here. Copy that, sir. Yes, sir.
And the rest of our Corvette,
Cruiser ready for
get up
combat.
front.
I might be small, but I pack a punch.
You've got the captain.
See, like the bombers just tried to kill an Arc-10s. Didn't go well for them. We're going to get a bunch off now.
Whatever it was they
Even
were
then,
looking for,
compared to what they do against a larger ship,
commencing attack on
because they're
your
missing,
for attack order. Reading you.
it's
We need you to clear the area in
significantly
order to
less.
proceed. Moving into positions on
Oh,
your
you
command.
need to stay back here.
We're outnumbered. And they just don't learn, do they? Sir, we can punch through it. And they just don't learn, do they?
Our Quentin's here.
TP-20 awaiting your orders.
Cruiser, standing by. We'll take the fight to them.
I'm gonna move you back because you are a lot of garrison ship.
Standing by.
Yes, sir. Concentrating fire.
Republic.
Then I'm
Light
gonna send some
Corvette
fighters up to
responding.
protect these Y-Wings so they don't just get
We are moving out.
demolished by them.
They're not so tough. Bullseye. We're all
Heck, I'll send all of them.
We're outnumbered.
And if we have enough time to get their shields down by the time
here.
they get up to our main group of forces. You know what? I'm actually going to start moving up. We'll be able to meet them.
I'm taking fire. What's your sign? We're being overwhelmed. We have to pull out. At your command. Cruiser ready for combat. This is the captain. Directly ahead. They're everywhere. This is Beta Squadron reporting in. One shot, one kill.
Alright. Oh, they all died.
Sir, holding position. Sir, we need you to clear the area of all enemies. Sir, all your squadrons have been destroyed. Not so tough now.
They like all ran in range of the lasers and had just so little left. Yeah.
Sir, they're not so tough. Sir, there's still techno.
Without anything to distract them.
This is Beta Squadron reporting in. Got you on the comm. Captain here. Locked on target. Eliminating target. Nominal status. Look to the skies. Ready to commence. Watch your flanks. Yeah!
Stay on that.
We've reached the base perimeter, sir.
Bombers, get in there.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
And let's go on that.
Reading you. They're all around us. Vectoring to the enemy.
We might be small, but we pack a punch.
What is it, sir?
You guys stay on these.
Of course.
LAC responding.
How many does that make?
You've got the captain. Target their laser cannon.
We're outnumbered. This is the captain. Interceptor on your six. Whatever it was they were looking for, it looks like they already found it. They're not so tough. Ready for attack orders.
Hey.
Moving to attack.
Only gotta do this one more time.
Yes, sir.
But if we can win, that'd be pretty epic.
I can't hold it. One shot, one kill. Got you on the comm. Battle stations. At your command. Heading for attack coordinates. As you wish, Commander. Consider it hits.
Get up there a little bit more.
I don't know how much longer we can hold for attack coordinates. Cruiser, standing by. Ready to commence. Targeting at maximum firepower. Cruiser ready for combat. Training weapons on target.
That's the other hangar.
Sir, holding position. The operation is failed. We've searched the site.
And at least this far back, we will be able to
Awaiting your orders, sir.
replenish some of our forces if we need to.
Hold them off. Hurry. We'll crush
Like,
them.
if this all gets wiped,
Fighters coming in fast.
we'll have time
War is on.
for the spawns.
Hurry. Nominal status.
Take down the hangars.
Vectoring to the enemy.
Take down the other hangars.
Battle station. Locked on target. We can't take. Ready for attack orders. Shields at your command.
Alright. Power to weapons.
Standing by. Sir, ready to commence.
More power to weapons.
Look to the sky.
Now it's a bit safer for us to kill some of the bombs.
Reinforcements en route.
This used to be a judicial ship, you know.
We're losing ground. Standing by.
I don't know why you're over here. God, that's like a lot of our fighter killing power is gone.
We can hold them off. Nominal status. My shields are gone.
Targeting at maximum
Vectoring to the enemy. Awaiting your orders, sir. Got you on the comm. Captain here. What's the order? What is it, sir? Beginning attack run. Right, ready for attack.
All of our fighters are dead. Well, except for these.
Knock it off.
Off chasing one thing.
And don't get up. Standing by. Reading you. Battle stations. At your command.
Light Corvette here. Engaging.
What's the order? This is the captain.
Trying to chunk them down from this side.
Ready to commence. This is Bravo 4. Got you on the comm. Nominal status. Oh no.
Alright, we have... I guess it's safest to keep them over here, yeah.
Captain here.
Reinforcements en route.
There's nothing we can't handle. Reading cruiser ready for combat. We'll take the fight to this is the captain. Vectoring to the
And
enemy.
I'm gonna try to leave the
Battle
engines.
stations. Locked
I
on
want it to still be able to get to
Vectoring
our
to the
Golans and
enemy.
stuff.
I might be small, but I
he pull you off?
Standing by.
That sounds
Got it, Captain.
kind of weird.
For the Republic.
Cruiser here. They're not so tough.
Republic light corvette responding. Focus fire on that target.
Loading missile tubes and providing support, sir.
Alright.
Prepare for combat.
Uh,
Screw diplomacy. Just fire.
Loading missile
well,
tubes and
we've got all the hangars off of that Lucrehulk.
Understood. We are moving out. So much for negotiations. Copy that, sir.
Gotta try to kill all these bombers and fighters. Because we need all this to kill the Lucrehulks themselves.
Cruiser, standing by.
I don't know if we're going to be able to actually do that.
What is something I said? Receiving message.
You get back there. There's no more
Cruiser ready for combat.
acts for us. No more dreads after this either.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Watch your flanks. Sir, we need you to clear the area of all enemies.
Heading in.
Take them down. Ready for takeoff.
Alright, at this point I kind of got to consider the success case being
What's our
killing
orders?
one of them.
We'll win this fight, no problems. Copy that.
Take cover. Take down that TIE fighter. Cruiser here. Right behind you. Ready for attack orders. Closing on the target. We're taking heavy fire. Sir, we've searched the site.
Alright. Bombers, go in.
They're not so cruiser. Standing by. What is it, sir?
Anti-fighter,
We'll get them.
stay on that.
What's the order? Yes, sir. Enemy reinforcements are on their way. On my way, Commander. Ready for takeoff. We've reached the base perimeter, sir. Sir, you're falling apart.
Come on, you
Enemy
bastard.
reinforcements are on their way. Ready to commence.
Just turn around and get out of
Where's
there.
the tick button?
What is it, sir? Sir, all your squad mates have been awaiting your orders, sir.
Ah, torpedoes.
This is Beta Squadron. We can't take. There could be trouble. Enemy, sir, you're falling apart. It's about to blow. Standing by. Look to the skies.
Over there. How many bombers are we gonna get at a time?
Ready for attack orders.
Brilliant gun
What's the
ship
order?
on station.
Our space station is under attack.
Alright. This Lucrehulk is now vulnerable.
Consider it history. Ready to commence.
I might be small, but I pack a punch.
Sir, resuming mission objective. Watch your side.
And Belba Labs over there.
Cruiser ready for combat. Cruiser here.
You need to stay on this.
Coordinates. Awaiting your orders, sir. Closing on the target. We've got fighters. On my way, Commander. As you wish, Commander.
That's not great.
Sir, we need you to clear the area.
I really, yeah, I think that's the last one of those.
By.
There's only 2 in reserves, and we've already got 2 from the original battle. Same battle, I mean.
Concentrating fire. Your command. What is it, sir? They're everywhere. Staying on target.
Coordinating our attack, sir.
We're being overwhelmed.
See if we can start doing anything there. And on you.
We're all set here, Commander. Tearing us apart. We need you to take them out.
Oh!
We are moving out.
Aye, sir. Maneuvering with the fleet.
Okay, you get back there.
My shields are gone. Look to the skies.
Kill these bombers before they do anything on this side. They won't be able to the Carracks at the very least.
Watch your sides.
They're not going to be under any sort of threat.
Sir, we've searched the site. Cruiser ready for combat.
Well, they're going to be under Lucrehulk threat. It's a much bigger threat.
Look to the skies.
Not going to be under bomber threat.
Responding.
At your command. Cruiser, standing by. Moving into positions on your command. Training weapons on target. Look to the skies.
This used to be a
Try to stop them.
Standing by. Ready for action, sir.
Ready to commence. Moving to attack. Sir, enemy units approaching. Cruiser ready for combat. One shot, one kill.
On
Awaiting your orders,
you.
sir. Consider it history. Cruiser here. Ready for attack orders. Heading for attack coordinates. At your command. Sir, more enemy units approaching.
Auto weapons.
Ready to commence. Cruiser standing by. Cruiser ready for combat. What is it, sir? Targeting computers up.
Thanks for the warm welcome, Commander.
Squadron. We're in pretty bad shape out here.
I don't know that
Awaiting your orders,
we'll
sir.
be able to do this, but maybe with the Golan just free firing.
Cruiser here.
Without the dreadnoughts, it's going to be a
Standing
bit
by.
difficult.
Beginning attack run. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I don't think we can get the dreadnoughts in range without also
Command. Closing on the target.
sacrificing them.
Look to the skies. Take it.
We might have to hold this back,
To commence.
try to
Awaiting your orders.
bring
sir.
it in range again once the shields are down.
Look to the skies.
at your command.
Here, just get you to focus directly on that
Ready for takeoff.
and get our bombers. One of the things you can do with bombers,
We should
with the
watch your
proton rockets, is just don't make them shoot their torpedoes, or their bombs rather. Just use the rockets from range, and then once the shields are down, you can go in with the bombs.
commencing attack on gun towers.
DP-20 standing by.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Oh no. Oh no. This is Beta Squadron reporting in. Requesting air support. Sir, we've lost you on
Well, we actually did get the bombs off there.
position until you're
Attacking the larger units does make it a bit easier because of the weirdness with how EAW interprets size.
The war is ours.
Ready for action, sir.
Actually whittled down a lot of their fighters, I think. They might be out of some of the types.
Thanks for the warm welcome, Commander.
Well, I sent that directly in. But we get unlimited the other ones, so.
Cruiser ready for combat. Moving into positions on your command.
DP-20 awaiting your orders. Missiles away.
Decoding transmission.
We are kind of taking advantage of
What is it, sir?
it not moving in enough.
We'll get him.
But it's also had to focus on stuff that's not our Golan.
Concentrating fire. And they just don't learn.
So it's been
Carillion gunship.
a bit difficult for us to get off anything on us either.
One shot, one kill. Chase down that bomber.
We really have cut down a lot of their fighters too.
We'll take the fight to them. Waiting for
Alright,
attack.
we're about to be in hardpoint killing range.
Ready for takeoff. Commencing attack on gun towers. Their missiles will tear us apart.
We're gonna go for the fighter base first.
DP-20 standing by.
Sir,
Just like suiciding our bombers on this, but
hold this position until you return.
with the shipyard, you know,
Sir, we've lost you on
take it.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Targeting at maximum
Got
firepower.
incoming.
We've reached the base perimeter. Cruiser ready for combat. Training weapons on target. Keep up the assault.
Open fire.
They're not so tough.
At your command.
Well, it's starting
Ready for attack orders. We've reached the base perimeter, sir.
to get damage on the shields.
We can't let them
There's
escape.
nothing else for it to shoot but the Golans, and there's nothing protecting us from the
Tough.
Receiving message.
remaining bombers. But I think we win.
Cruiser here.
I think we got it.
The war is ours.
The war is ours.
Sir,
You're right.
weapons locking on.
Just gotta keep throwing our bombers into the breach.
We need to destroy it. I'm not sure how much longer we can hold them standing by. We'll take the fight to them. Waiting for attack coordinates. It's about to blow.
Right, wiggle at us.
Training weapons on target.
If it wasn't trying to stay at the max attack range, it'd probably be fine.
Decoding transmission.
Cruiser ready
But really, this isn't a battle we should be winning.
to fight to them. Space station is under attack.
I don't know how much we can really do about that. But I guess if we can make it with this, if we can just make it want to go in the middle of everything, that's what it's supposed to want to do.
Watch your sides. Watch those blasters.
That might require a new category mask. I don't know if we can done the ship without that.
Waiting for attack coordinates. Training weapons on target. The war is
But all planned, all easy, all me. That is going to do it for our second episode today. I will make sure to get ignore the losses. That we didn't lose anything. I'm going to try to get it. Try to get our economy back in more playable shape for the next episode. But until then, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and hope to see you next time. Bye.